Good afternoon, I'm Vanessa from the Essence Within, and this week our feature crystal is Heulandite. Now I ask you, like I do every week, is to, while I'm talking, take a really good look at the crystal, absorb the energy, absorb any healing that it's wanting to give you throughout this video, and just be open to receiving. I'll just hold up the crystal, because on the ground it looks white, but it's actually a really pale pink. Look at the formations, the indents. I actually call it my little piece of coconut ice because it's the pale pink and white texture. It's also one that you really need to be careful of because unfortunately where I've had it sitting, the air was a little damp, and in this part here where it looks a little flat, well, what's happened is that it's actually started to dissolve because of the moisture in the air. So it's like selenite. If you get selenite wet, it will dissolve. So that's what's happened here. Because if you see on this side, it's all nice and high, nice and pink, and on the outside, it's all flat and gone. This piece of Heulandite, it's a very high vibrational stone connected to the third eye. It's a really powerful tool for meditation. So if you're wanting to go on inner journeys to ancient lands like Atlantis, Lumeria, Avalon, and quite often it will take you to a past life, while also assisting you to heal situations that are of a karmic nature. And often when you're in a situation that involves karma, there are certain urges that can be quite damaging, and they keep you stuck within that karmic loop. It also helps you to stop reliving these situations. So while this is known as a pink Heulandite, or which is known as a white Heulandite, it also comes in a red, yellow, black, brown, grey, pink, peach and green. So you can get them in all sorts of colours, and that's why I guess if you pick up a piece of Heulandite, you might not recognise each one as being a Heulandite because they come in such a variety of colours. So as I said, it is connected to the third eye. It also is connected to the crown chakra, connected to the star sign Aries, and vibrates to the number 1. And due to it being connected to the crown chakra and the third eye chakra, it has a psychological influence, and that influence is to bring balance. And because it's up there with those higher chakras, again, it makes it excellent for loss, for grief, weight loss, which is of the emotional, the inner ear problems, and any respiration problems. Also associated with skin and brain disorders. So Heulandite also works with the etheric body, which is part of our aura, the ether out in the world. Not just our physical body, our emotional body, or our spiritual body or mental body, but the energy that is surrounding us. So this crystal also activates and connects between the head and the heart. The connection to the third eye helps us to feel uplifted and centered, also while feeling, just to reduce feelings of emotional burden. It's such a beautiful stone. Such a fragile stone. got so much depth, and I guess that comes back again to past lives. Whereas some crystals that are much clearer, like perhaps like a smoky quartz egg or a crystal quartz egg or something like that, or perhaps if you had a larger tumblestone or palm stone, you might be able to see things in them, like a snowball, like a snow globe, sorry. But if you look at these, like a cluster, you might be able to see other past life images in here because of its depth. It takes you to other worlds, other realms, other dimensions, because it very much is a stone of different dimensions. You can see the pink ray just along here. So as I said, please be mindful of where you keep your crystals, because I made the mistake of not realizing that where I had it, the room was actually, well, the air was damp. I just had my little crystal sitting on the shelf, and I hadn't been keeping an eye on him. If I had, see these little white spots just here, that denotes that it's gotten wet. Some crystals don't like the sun, some don't like heat. And this little fella doesn't like the damp. So I hope you enjoyed our video today. It's very much an upper chakra stone, very much a stone for journeying, and very much a stone of emotional balance. So this is again Vanessa from The Essence Within. Join me next week for our next crystal. Until then, namaste.